The intro text doesn't blend very well into the scene, or at least it looks lazy. It should have been some sort of shiny gray text instead of glowing for no reason, and the glow doesn't have a large enough fall off either. Afton's wristbands are super linear. Better fix that rig. In this video, the animatronics both have their eye whites glow and their pupils glow. In Do You Even, only their pupils glowed. First off, consistency. Secondly, glow one thing at a time. The eye has no contrasting negative space. Luckily, it's fixed in the next video, but on this one, sin. Wait, Bonbon can still function without being on Freddy's arm? Why doesn't he just stay off Freddy's arm forever? Wouldn't it be nice to walk around on your own? Hop around, I guess? What does being on Freddy's arm even do for you? You're just his slave. You gotta break the system. Challenge authority. Overthrow the— Okay, I'm done with this. Afton's head moves independently from his body here. He looks like a human owl, or like Woody from that one scene in Toy Story. Are these holes in the ground? And are these holes emitting light? That seems like a serious safety hazard to have holes in the floor that just drop you to the core of the earth. Afton needs hole insurance. Whoa, what is going on in the background? It looks like it's 1,000 degrees in there. Afton could just sweat on the animatronics to make them malfunction.
Run.
Bonbon is just frozen in the same position he was in the last scene. Freddy's faceplates clip through his shoulder here. Because there's an absurd amount of clipping in this video, mainly due to the faceplates, we're just gonna add 10 sins and call it fair. Random blue light emits from nowhere. Whoa, William must be made of taffy or something. Why is he stretching so much? It's out of place considering that the rest of the video is animated in a more realistic style. Afton's run cycle is super low here. He looks like he's on the verge of falling over, but just never does. William Afton is glowing? I guess he's a light of his own. This actually happens quite a few times, so we'll just add 5 sins. This set lighting is not visible in the previous shot where he ran off to. The sun makes a reappearance again. Is this gonna happen in every video throughout this trilogy? Afton opens his mouth so wide that his cheeks start to float off his face. Afton's run cycle feels very slow here. His sweaty clothes must be weighing him down. I know the intense saturated colors are for visual effect, but what kind of underground facility has lights like this? This looks less like an underground facility and more like an underground club. Maybe the animatronics just spend their time having underground raves. Afton snaps downward as soon as the camera switches. And now a pink light? That only leaves us with a few more colors to randomly emit throughout the video. What's he squatting so far down for? Does he have to use the bathroom or something? Maybe this whole video is actually Afton's quest to find the restroom here in this underground facility. I know we already sinned all the clipping in this video, but this is just so distracting. His arm is almost phasing completely through his leg. This jump here is so slow. It looks like he's just floating up. This run cycle is more of a jump cycle. The ups and downs are super over-exaggerated. I also forgot to mention how excessive the vignette throughout this video is.
You can run, but you can't hide. We'll always seek, we'll always find.
His wrists somehow manage to stay oriented to the ground as he crawls. Freddy's shoulders have officially detached from his torso.
You can try, you can run, but you can't.
I guess William and Freddy just came from the void. Or maybe they fell into the hole to the core of the earth that we saw earlier. Why does the scene transition with this elevator door opening style? Wouldn't it make more sense if it transitioned with a downward pan since the door closed downwards? Who is Afton calling here? And how is he getting cell service underground? And why is there even a phone down there to begin with? There wasn't a phone there in the game. In this shot, we see Foxy running past the screen, but in the next shot, it appears like we're seeing the perspective of Foxy crawling. I guess maybe he's crawling so he's not seen, but if that's the case, why was he running in the shot before?
I feel like I'm dying.
Hide.
Whoa, that was a bit of a rocky transition. How did they get away from Funtime Foxy in the first place? Can William teleport? Why hasn't he just teleported to the bathroom by now? Okay, I've been ignoring the size of this underground facility, but this is just way too big. This is like the size of a military bunker, not an animatronic repair station. William falls through these boards, which makes sense, but how does Baby, a robot that weighs hundreds of pounds, not fall here? The cobblestone here is super reflective, but nothing else is. That's one heck of a schnoz.
Shut up so we can hear what he's saying, big nose.
Don't you call my husband Big Nose?
Why don't you believe me? Maybe you're right.
Great scene and all, but this wristband is just excruciating to look at.
Oh, come on, let's make this fun.
Freddy's fingers are connected here, but then when he makes his next hand position, his fingers become...
I took the new friend.
And there goes William into the void. Blah, blah, blah. What's that I see? Oh no, cue the zoom. The smoke around the elevator looks off. It seems to distort the picture more than it enhances it. These mini arenas appear to be reflective. Mini arenas aren't made of a reflective material, and strangely, other things that are made of metal, such as Funtime Foxy, aren't. And as William fell into the core of the earth, he was melted into Afton goo and was never seen again. This camera zoom into Afton's eyes is pretty janky.
I knew I was right to think I was wrong.
Freddy doesn't have face wrinkles here, but he had him earlier in the video. Grandpa Freddy needs some consistency.
Well, there's no need.
Ah! William's been here the whole time? Why is he just sitting here? Why does he continue to sit here? We know that in the next part, trust me, Baby is just going to grab him and make him start running away.
No, you want to deactivate us.
Afton's face is so floppy looking here. It looks like his face is melting off. Even his hair is jello-like. This face. To conclude, this animation was pretty entertaining. The bright colors and active animation were pretty interesting. The general clipping and switching between styles, cartoony and more realistic, were a bit off-putting. However, it doesn't affect the average viewer's experience. All in all, a pretty good video.
Where are you? Here.
Come out tomorrow.
You can run, you can try, you can run, but you can't hide. One of us, one of us, one of us, one of us. God, I'm already a demon.
I feel like I'm dying.
Oh, hello there.
We can make accidents happen. Crash the system. One Freddy. Will you make it?
Your singing sucks.
Wow, tough crowd.
I want to go home. Hi there, I'm Freddy. Wanna come and play?
He starts monologuing.
He starts monologuing. He starts like this prepared speech about how feeble I am compared to him, how inevitable my defeat is.